Hey everyone, what is going on? So we have another shoutcast for you today, this time taking a look at Kantonion Ninetales. So the Kanto Ninetales did get a new move, Weather Ball, and I feel like that's going to make Ninetales really powerful. So we're going to be looking at that today. I want to use one myself, or at least try it out. I do have one built. I want to also try out a Shadow one. I don't have a Shadow one built quite yet. But we're also looking at Pelipper, which is another Weather Ball user, and then Galarian Stunfisk. So yeah, double Weather Ball team. You could even go with, honestly, probably a triple Weather Ball team. Maybe with Shadow Abomasnow or something. I think that could be really good. Gets to the moves super fast. I also want to try Politoed. If anyone has a Politoed submission, I would love to take that. Politoed, definitely really powerful. But anyway, okay, so Pelipper goes down, but taking both shields from that Mawile, as well as getting Mawile super low. Alright, going to take the hit. It is a power punch, so nice call there. And now out comes Diggersby. Okay, Diggersby does not want to take a Solar Beam. It is a thick Pokemon. It's really tanky. I'm going to shield this one up. If it's an Earthquake, oh, Hyper Beam. Okay, I was going to say if it's an Earthquake, can definitely reach the Solar Beam, but you could reach it even if it's a Hyper Beam. So going to go ahead and go for the Solar Beam. This is definitely going to one-shot. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Going to absolutely obliterate. Out comes Chestnut, a really good Pokemon, but again, it does not want to take Fire-type Weather Ball attacks. So out comes Weather Ball. So this Weather Ball, will it KO? It will not KO, but it does a lot. And now out comes going to be that final Pokemon, going to be Galarian Stunfisk. Going to safely shield up Superpower. The Superpower wouldn't KO, but might as well use the shield. Able to farm that down with another Mudshot. And out comes Mawile. You could farm that down with a few more Mudshots. And able to take that game. So really well played. Yeah. That was a great game. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Oh, okay. It looks like I didn't think these were out of order, but maybe they're from different sets. I don't really know. But either way, picking up a Frillish, very nice. Obviously, we all get that guaranteed Frillish at first, so you'll love to see it. But anyway, going to go ahead and now we're going to move on to the next set, see what we've got going for us. Can't wait to see more gameplay. You know, I'm loving it. I might want to try a team similar to this. Maybe with Politoed instead of Pelipper. I love Pelipper, but I think I love Politoed as well. Mudshot, it takes 4 Mudshots to get to Weather Ball. But either way, we're taking a look at this battle right now. Going to shield this Leaf Blade. Okay, would have done a lot. And looks like Pelipper is going to go for the bait, not going for the Hurricane, so going for the Weather Ball right now. If this is shielded, that's huge. It is shielded, that is absolutely huge. Look how much those wing attacks are doing. I mean, Tropius is a tanky Pokemon. It's already below half. Going to take this Leaf Blade, able to take it. Pelipper is going to go for the Hurricane now. So one of two things can happen. They can either shield and win Switch, or Pelipper can take Switch. Okay, they're going to shield, so the opponent will win Switch, but this trainer is currently up a shield. Out comes Ninetales. Ninetales definitely going to look to farm down. Can take a Leaf Blade or Aerial Ace. Probably going to be an Aerial Ace. Yep, not going to shield. So going to be that Aerial Ace, but it's a weak move. Switching into their own Kanto Ninetales, but that's a Shadow variant. Okay, I see it. So going to go ahead and shield this one. This one is going to be that Weather Ball. Yep, going to switch into Galarian Stunfisk. Has to get to the Rock Slide. Oh, a Weather Ball coming out. No shield. This is going to do a lot. It shouldn't KO, but it's going to do a lot. Yep, doing a lot of damage. Charging up extra energy, making sure the opponent doesn't switch out to catch the Rock Slide. I like that play. So Rock Slide is going to not KO, but a couple more Mud Shots will. So what is going to be the oh, actually they still have 2 Pokemon. Going to be their own Galarian Stunfisk. Going for the Rock Slide because he knows he cannot reach that Earthquake. So Rock Slide is going to connect. Not doing too much, but out comes this Ninetales, and he looks like he has 2 Weather Balls ready to go, right? So 2 Weather Balls should be enough to KO the Galarian Stunfisk. Barely enough. If it's not, another Fire Spin, I believe, should. But this Weather Ball coming out. So Weather Ball was that enough? No, but one more Fire Spin will be enough to KO. And out comes that Tropius, and that Tropius is going with a couple more Fire Spins. So, hey, really well done. Cool. So, okay, let's move on to the next game. Okay, so that was the last set, I guess. Moving on up in the rating, very high rating. That is awesome to see. Okay, so maybe a couple games from the previous set, and now we have maybe another set. So maybe 7 games. I'm not sure how many battles we have in this video. Maybe like 7 if we saw a couple battles there. Then maybe we'll see the rest of the new set. I don't really know, but that's okay. Picking up a pretty, or not pretty, but a really good lead. Pelipper can definitely take those Hydro Cannons, switching into a Zoom out. Okay, the back line doesn't really appreciate a zoom out, so it looks like Pelipper might stay in. It's going to go ahead and go for that Hurricane, doing a lot of damage. Okay, it looked like maybe he wanted to switch on to Stunfisk. Going to go ahead and shield this Ice Beam up. So, yep, going to be Ice Beam. And nope, looks like... Oh, yeah, Pelipper does switch. Okay, switching into Galarian Stunfisk. So now Galarian Stunfisk charging up for Earthquake. Going to go for the Rock Slide. Is this Rock Slide enough? It's not going to be enough, I don't think. Barely not enough. Yep. But I think you could just Mudshot down. This should only be an Ice Beam. So you could take the Ice Beam and Mudshot down. No, it's Hydro Pump. I stand corrected. Okay, so unfortunate for that. But in comes Pelipper to farm down and gain a little bit of energy. So out comes Galarian Stunfisk. This is favorable for Pelipper. Pelipper gets to the Weather Balls a little slightly faster. And it's going to be... Or at the same time, but it wins CMP. But it's going to be able to take a Rock Slide. But Pelipper does decide to shield the Rock Slide, so not wanting to take a hit. And now Pelipper does have 2 Weather Balls. You do need 2 of them to KO, so this one is not going to KO. Will we see a shield? We do see a shield, but able to get to another one. No, switching to catch it with Kanto Ninetales. So Kanto Ninetales catching the Rock Slide, which is not the greatest catch, to be honest. But I guess wanting to save Pelipper makes sense. Wanting to save the Pelipper for the Swampert. So that actually made sense to me. So going for the Weather Ball. The opponent pulled a nice switch as well. Going for the Hydro Cannon. This is looking like a difficult game. But this Hydro Cannon is definitely going to KO. And now out comes Pelipper. Pelipper going to go for the Weather Ball right now. Maybe Weather... Hydro Cannon doesn't KO Pelipper. Can you farm down after this Weather Ball? Oh, that just... Oh, yeah. Okay, they do get off the Hydro Cannon. It won't be enough, but can that Stunfisk get to another Rock Slide? Going to farm down Swampert. Going for the Weather Ball. Is this Weather Ball enough to KO? I don't remember the health of that Galarian Stunfisk. Oh no, needs one more Weather Ball. I think the Stunfisk has it. Yeah, the Stunfisk has it. I think both trainers played really well that game, but the opponent was able to pull that one out. Yeah, he recognized that he had to save the Pelipper for the Swampert in the back. That's why he switched out to catch the Rock Slide with Ninetales. So even though obviously Rock Slide going into Ninetales isn't great, it can't really take a Hydro Cannon. So Ninetales is not going to do much against Swampert. But okay, so Pelipper into Shadow Abomasnow. Okay, so pretty positive lead. Going to switch out to catch the Weather Ball. Beautiful switch. Able to catch the Weather Ball. The only thing about this is we know the opponent's going to switch. They switch into Sableye. Okay, a little bit of lag. That's never any fun. So, looks like Sableye able to get off a charge attack because of that lag. But Ninetales will shield that up and charge up enough for 2 Weather Balls. Going for 1. This is not going to be enough to KO, but both Weather Balls will be. So, Weather Ball going to get the shield. Okay. Oh, the Sableye does get a move through. So, Ninetales is going to go ahead and shield it up. So, going to be a foul play. So very nice. And now charging up, but can't get to 2 Weather Balls. So going to go ahead and throw Weather Ball number 1. So this Weather Ball, okay, going to get shielded. Cannot get to another one, but at least taking both opponents' shields. Brings in Galarian Stunfisk. So going to have to take a foul play, but I believe you could probably charge up extra energy with the Galarian Stunfisk. And then throw a Rock Slide. Oh no, another foul play coming out. Okay, that Sableye had more energy than I thought. So, okay, now you can charge up extra energy, but gonna have to throw the Rock Slide, which should KO the Sableye. That Sableye definitely putting in work, no doubt about it. Now trying to switch into Pelipper, if he can. We'll have to see as soon as the Pokemon comes out. Gonna be that Abomasnow, but in comes Pelipper. So, Pelipper going to be hit with... I think this is probably a Weather Ball. I don't think he has Energy Ball. Yeah, it's going to be a Weather Ball. Doing a lot of damage. So Pelipper will have to throw. So going to throw the Hurricane just to ensure that it knocks out Shadow Abomasnow. So that does KO. And in comes their own Galarian Stunfisk. And Galarian Stunfisk is going to be able to get this one, right? I don't think their Galarian Stunfisk has enough energy in the back. There's no way. Yeah, this Stunfisk is just... Okay, I was going to say they were just going to farm down. But they got a little bit too scared, so they're going to throw the Earthquake. Okay, very interesting. Oh, yeah, but they still win anyway. Okay, the opponent still won. I don't know why the opponent threw the Earthquake, but maybe it was a misclick. I don't really know. But either way, opponent was able to pick that one up, but that's okay. Very well played as well. So we'll move on to the next one, see how the next game goes. Okay, so here we go. So it's going to be Pelipper into Umbreon. Okay, so let's see how this matchup plays out, I feel like this favors Umbreon, but I'm not certain. We'll have to see. So Umbreon will go for that foul play. It will do a decent amount. Probably needs a couple more to knock out the Pelipper. Maybe one more after the Snarls. I don't think so. You probably have to go for... We'll see what happens. Hurricane coming out, okay, able to get that move through because Umbreons, they don't like the shield because of how tanky they are. So foul play coming out, not enough to KO, but Umbreon can probably just Snarl down. Not before a Weather Ball comes out, though. This Weather Ball will not KO. So Weather Ball coming out. So, okay, doing a lot of damage, but Pelipper faints. Okay, so Umbreon does win that matchup, but it was pretty close. So now the Stunfisk, though, can just farm down. It could take a foul play. Going to take a foul play and just farm down and get loaded energy. So that's what this Galarian Stunfisk is going to do. It does have to take another foul play, though, which is really unfortunate. So going to have to take that foul play. And going to be... No, the opponent switches into Deoxys. Okay, so that's... Okay, I would have let the Umbreon go down because of how low it was, but yeah, okay, so switching into Deoxys, and we'll see what happens. Going to get to a Rock Slide. Yeah, this Stunfisk is just going to town against Deoxys, doing a lot of damage, going to actually get the shield, and yeah, I mean, this is actually a tough game. So Deoxys is going to go ahead and go for a move. It could be Rock Slide. It is Psycho Boost, so Psycho Boost as well as Thunderbolt. It is possible some people deleted Rock Slide just because of the move. You know, it doesn't do as much damage. It's still really good, but another Psycho Boost coming out. This Deoxys has loaded energy, but they do less and less. So that Pokemon that came in went down, and now out comes Cresselia. Oh, man, this is tough. I don't think he's going to get this one. Let's see. Weather Ball coming out from the Ninetales. So going to be shielded. Totally fine. Can't get to another move. There's no way this Stunfisk can win this. So going to lose that one. So a little bit unfortunate. Had a great set, it looked like, when he got the Frillish, and now on a losing streak. But it happens to all of us. It certainly happens to me. But especially when you're trying out new Pokemon, you're not really sure of the team comps. Maybe you're testing things out. And I like this team. So, okay, we have Pelipper into Azu. Not the worst matchup, not the best. Generally, against Azu, I would go straight Hurricane. I wouldn't bait because Azu is really tanky, so they could it could take a Hurricane. But we'll have to see how this trainer plays it. Going for that play rough from the opponent. So charging up, will they bait? Nope, going straight Hurricane, as I said, definitely a good play. So Hurricane might connect, might be shielded. It does connect. So Pelipper can actually win this. It will have to shield now, but it will be able to win this matchup if the Hurricane goes through. So going to actually shield out, switching into Ninetales. In comes Altaria. That was a very interesting switch. I would have just went for Weather Ball and fainted the Azu, honestly, but that's okay. Let's see how this plays out. Going for the Weather Ball. This is resisted. Oh, getting the shield from Altaria. That's actually huge. It's actually huge. Does Ninetales have a move that could threaten Altaria? Because I'm really surprised the opponent shielded that, honestly. But anyway, charge attack coming out. Going to be that Sky Attack. It will be enough to KO the Kanto Ninetales. So Ninetales goes down. In comes Galarian Stunfisk. Definitely a favorable matchup for the Stunfisk. Charge attack coming in. Going to be that Sky Attack, but we know Stunfisk can take it. We've seen this match. No, going to be Dragon Pulse. Stunfisk can still take it. Charging up, charging up, charging up. Going for the Rock Slide. This actually doesn't KO Altaria, so you will need another one. And actually, maybe you could farm down, but they switch into Azu. Out comes Pelipper. Pelipper looking to farm down. Oh, the charge attack. Going to go ahead and shield this one up so Pelipper can get the farm down. So going to shield that one up. Will the Pelipper go for the Weather Ball? It might actually go for the Weather Ball. Yeah, right? Yeah, going for the Weather Ball. This will be enough to KO Altaria. They do have another Weather Ball as well. No shield coming in, and the final Pokemon, what was that, Alolan Raichu? I think it was Alolan Raichu, which is not good for Pelipper at all, but look how much Weather Ball did to Alolan Raichu. Well, I mean, it doesn't resist it. Yeah, Stunfisk is going to win this one because they have 2 Rock Slides. So going to go ahead and go for the Rock Slide. It does get shielded, but they have another Rock Slide. And, I mean, Grass Knot, if you have Grass Knot, hits Galarian Stunfisk, but if you have the electric moves, Psychic doesn't do much to Galarian Stunfisk, especially the electric moves. So, very well done. Very well played. And we're moving on to the next game, which I think is the final game. I want to say it's the final game, but we'll have to see. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, I think it's the final game. But it's going to be that Pelipper lead into Galvantula. You have to switch out. The good thing is you have 2 answers to Galvantula in the back. So you still have that Ninetales. Unfortunately, Stunfisk is not going to be able to win this matchup against Swampert. So going to take a Hydro Cannon to the face, which is not good. Yeah, both Pokemon in the back are actually really weak to water, as I mentioned earlier. So going to go ahead and shield this one up. And going for the bait right now, going for the Rock Slide. This will actually be pretty huge if they get the shield. They do get the shield. Now trying to get to Earthquake. Able to get to it. It's still not enough to KO Swampert, but it will put it pretty low. Excuse me. Yeah, puts it really low, actually. And Swampert's going to look to farm down, which is not good. Unfortunately, no other Rock Slide coming out. Pelipper could farm down, but it will have to take a charge attack. Will it shield? No. Could be a Sludge Wave. No, going to be the Hydro Cannon. Pelipper able to farm down, so that's huge. So switching out immediately into Ninetales. Galarian Stunfisk. Okay, Galarian Stunfisk. Let's see how this plays out. Obviously, Ninetales is going to be weak to both moves. Going to go ahead and shield that. And it looks like this Ninetales is charging up for 2 Weather Balls. The only thing is they have a shield and 1 Weather Ball is not going to be enough to KO. And if they don't have another shield. So we'll have to see how this plays out. So this Ninetales is going for the Weather Ball. And that will get the shield. Charge attack coming in. Going to be a Rock Slide. Does this KO the Kanto Ninetales? I actually don't know. No, it does do a lot though. This Ninetales has to farm down and go for Weather Ball. Beautiful. Go for Weather Ball. Galvantula is super squishy. Is it enough to KO? I feel like it is. That was actually the play you needed to make, I think. Weather Ball. Not enough to actually coming in with Pelipper to farm down Galvantula. Pelipper counters Galvantula confirmed. Doing neutral damage with the wing attack, right? So it's not turbo, it's just taking double super effective damage. But either way, rough set, but ended up salvaging it. So not too bad. And that's going to be it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.